Are you ready?
Okay. I'm ready. We're starting right now?
Yes.
Alright, let's get it.
Flashing lights. Flashing.
Okay, so state your name and your age.
My age?
Yeah.
What? Alright. What's up, guys? It's Jeffrey J from Love and Hip Hop Miami, and I am above age. I'm over 25. Let's get it there.
Okay. So, speaking of Love and Hip Hop Miami,
Yes.
you had the opportunity to have your life play out on national television. How was that
Yes.
experience for you filming and then seeing yourself on TV?
Oh my God. I'm one of those people where, like, I mean, now I'm used to it, but at the beginning, I hated hearing my voice. Like,
Right.
you know how it is, like, leaving a voice memo or a voicemail, you go back and listen
Yeah.
to it. Like, what the hell? So, that was definitely tough. Then, actually, like, watching yourself, you see yourself walk and talk, and it was all new to me, but it was cool. I think I got good feedback, and I felt good about it. I mean, as far as, like, seeing your life played out on TV, that's one thing. You know, it's different. Like, we all have different moments and stuff.
Right,
but
right.
to have your embarrassing moments played out
Right.
on TV. Yes. So, yeah, no, definitely. Just watching your life being played out on TV is something you gotta get used to, you know, especially, like, if you want to be in the industry or whatever.
Right.
It's gonna happen all the time. But for me, it was my first time being on national TV. And, you know, you just see, you know, the good, the bad, and, you know, different people critiquing how you walk, how you talk. You should have did this, you should have did that. It's
Right.
all very, you know, it's a lot to receive at one time. But I will say one thing, it's definitely made my skin thicker. I'm just kind of like, whatever, yeah, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you feel like you were being portrayed how you wanted to?
Ooh, not necessarily, I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, with the filming process, like, I filmed it like maybe 3 or 4 times. It was a couple other scenes I did, but like only the relationship part was shown on TV.
Right.
And it's just where I look like a complete dog, like oh, like, you know, like, you know. So I'm gonna be 50-50 with that one, because I feel like there was more that people didn't see about me. Like, you know, I'm actually, like, really goofy and I'm funny and I crack jokes with my friends, but none of that was shown on TV. It was just,
Right.
you know, a little bit of getting cussed out every time I turned around.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, let's actually get into that, because on the show you dealt with love triangle.
Oh, yes.
And
it was one of the, I think it was the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first gay love triangle on Love and Hip Hop. With men.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's get to it.
Was it really about the attention you weren't receiving, or was it more to it than that?
Let's see. I'm gonna say that was the most part. I think I'm a good guy, and I think I have a lot to offer. So if I'm not getting all the attention and the affection that I need and the time that I need, I'm gonna wander off. You know, like,
Right.
grab me and, you know, hold me, and I'm gonna hold you, and we can rock together. But I mean, if you're ripping and running, you know, you're at the after hours, coming home at fucking 7 in the morning, like, it was just
Right.
like, hello, you know, like, I'm here. So yeah, that part. Yeah, it was definitely the attention, for sure.
Okay, so in the event that Bobby pulled up on you and Malik at Prince's pool party, and he slapped you, which led to a fight you guys had, and then it seemed like you guys made up after that.
Yeah, we did.
Where are you and Bobby at right now?
Yeah, so right now we're friends. Like, we're really good friends. I actually just spoke to him today, like, literally a couple hours ago.
Right.
And we're good. We're friends. You know, we started off as friends, and, you know, we tried to take that relationship route. That didn't really work out, so we took a little break. Of course, he hated me for a while, I hated him for a while, but then, you know, as you saw on the show, we made up, got back together, and we're cool. You know, I support him and his music, and I'm happy for everything he's got going on. And, you know, he's been giving me advice as well, because I'm actually about to get into music also. So,
Really?
Yeah. So we're good now. Like, we're
then we definitely have to talk about that too.
Oh yes, let's talk.
But you were completely blindsided by Malik at the reunion where he announced that you guys had broke up. Where do you guys stand now?
We don't talk at all. He's blocked on every platform possible. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, anything. Think of it, he's blocked on there. And I'm gonna just leave it right there. We don't stand anywhere.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you see yourself potentially getting back with Bobby, or do you see yourself moving forward with your own new relationship and moving on from the situation?
I'm gonna say right now in this very moment, I'm gonna say that I think we're better off as friends. I think like every once in a while, you know, you may have a couple of drinks and a little bit of flirting that happens or something like that. But I do think that we're better off as friends. Like I said, that's how we started. And I think it should stay that route. Now, who knows what the future holds? You know, season 2 is coming out.
Right.
So, you know, stay tuned for that.
Which brings me to my next question. Will you be returning for season 2?
We're technically not supposed to say, but I can't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
Now, on the show also, what wasn't shown but was an exclusive clip, you had a sit down with your father, who is JT Money.
Yes. It wasn't shown on the show, and then they told us, like, you know, they let you know with filming, like, every single scene won't make the show. You know,
right.
It depends on how the storylines go. And if it's not necessarily important or ties into the storyline,
right,
it wouldn't work. And clearly my storyline was the love triangle thing. So me and my dad having a conversation, we didn't talk about the guys at all, you know, so it just didn't really go into play with the show. And we only had 10 episodes because it was a pilot episode. And, season. And, you know, but I think the footage was really good. And me and my dad, we talked about so much more than what was shown. And it was just a good father and son dynamic. You know, people think that, you know, you have this rap artist father and then you're openly gay. Like, that's not going to work at all, but it does work. Like, we actually work very well. You know, I love my dad. He loves me. And he supports everything I have going on. He's pushing me with the music and my businesses. And, you know, he's got my back. So, yeah.
So, then how is life as a son of a famous rapper?
I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, the fact that I think I've experienced a lot of things that most kids growing up didn't experience.
Right.
In a sense, like, I mean, from the beginning, I can think back as far as being like 4 years old and, you know, just being around a lot of people constantly and, you know, people in and out and, you know, women everywhere and, you know, pulling me this way, pulling me that way, and then even going on like stage with my dad while he's performing concerts and stuff like that. Like, I still remember, like, he'll bring me out as like a little, what would you call it? Like something for the crowd to be like, oh, you know, your son, and, you know, I'm on stage and I'm throwing flyers out at the crowd, and I just remember all this stuff. I'm like 5, 6 years old, and, you know, I think it's been really cool. Like, I don't have anything bad to say about it. You know, I was never that type of kid that was like, you know, oh, that's my dad. Like, people would usually be like, well, why didn't you say anything? I'm like, because I don't have to, and I didn't want people to, like, you know, befriend me because of that.
Right,
you know,
and treat you different.
Like, oh, that's your dad, and that's cool, you know, whatever. And I've experienced that. I learned at an early age, like, you know, keep that separate, the dad thing, and, you know, but I think it's been cool. I think it's been cool. I had a good experience for sure.
So, now, before you got into a relationship with Bobby, you were DL for a long time.
Say it again?
You were DL for a while. Or...
yes. Yeah, definitely. I had to think about it, yeah. I had a relationship before Bobby.
Right.
But that doesn't matter. But, yeah, before that, I was just DL, yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, my God, I haven't said that in so long. I'm sitting here about to grow up, like, what? But, yeah, you're right.
So, how was the transition from being DL to being out?
I gotta be honest, I think I had one of the best, like, coming outs ever. And I think only because, like, I think people, like, genuinely like me. Like, you know, the person that I am and, you know, what I bring to the table, whether it's a friendship or a relationship or a work relationship or, you know, people, long story short, when I did come out, people just didn't care. It was like, okay, cool. Like,
right.
I feel like maybe 1 out of 10, like, is the amount of friends that I lost. You know, so in those people, maybe like 2 or 3 friends, it didn't really matter, you know? Like, if you couldn't accept me for who I am now, then you can't accept who I'm going to become and who I'm going to be, you know? Nothing's going to change with me. I'm not trying to get at you, which was, for the most part, street men, you know how they are. They're like, oh, you gay, I'm gonna distance myself.
Right.
It's like, come on, dog. Like, we've been friends for a long time. Like, I don't want you. It's not that kind of thing. And yeah, but for the most part, like, it was really good. Like, I got nothing, nothing bad. No nasty messages. My family didn't abandon me. My dad, he still, like, we had a conversation about it. It was kind of awkward, and it might have been more so on my part. Opposed to his part. I'm just thinking, like, oh my god, my dad hates me, but he probably was trying to figure it out also, and I think it was both of us trying to come to terms with this new dynamic of the relationship, but for the most part, everything was good, everything was gravy. Yeah, it was perfect. I think I had a good coming home, for sure.
Now, what do you think Love and Hip Hop has done for you the most since it's aired?
The most, the most important thing, dude, is the exposure. Like,
right.
Again, I'm telling you, like, me trying to get into the industry and, I really want to pursue my acting, that was the best way to do it. I mean, you're on a well-known network. Everybody knows about it. The show is really popular. We see what happened with Cardi B, like,
right.
on this show. Like, everybody on the show, that's their dream, like, to be the next one, to blow up like that and become an A-list celebrity, But with me, I felt like I wanted to, get on the show. I knew I had all the ingredients to be on there. My dad was a rapper. I'm dating a gay rapper. I'm gay. Oh shit, I'm casted. Now this guy's on the show too, and it just got, But I had all the ingredients there. And I'm like, who am I to say no to this opportunity? So I will say the best thing was the exposure. I've met so many great people, and to this day, I'm still meeting people. And I feel like this will only lead to me being in the right place at the right time. And boom, I want that script to hit my email, and I'm taking off.
Right.
So waiting on that, yeah.
Would you ever consider joining Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Or any of the other versions?
Well, actually, while we're on right now, Hollywood just aired. That's actually my favorite to watch. Like, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I like them the most because it's catty. They look good on camera.
Right.
It seems more. I feel like it's the most real right now, like in today's time. Because I feel like back in the day, New York was the best. With Jim Jones and Chris City.
Right.
And then with Atlanta, we had like Stevie J and the Jocelyn and Mimi moment. Like, we all love that. But now, like, I don't know, I just love Hollywood because they had a lot of comedy in theirs.
Right.
As serious as the other series, so I like that. I feel like they had comedy in every fight. Everybody was hitting you with those one-liners, like, every scene was just like, bitch, So if I was to join anyone, I would join Hollywood. And the only person I know on Hollywood is Ray. Of course, the other gay guy.
Right.
But I haven't met any of the other cast members from Hollywood. But if I was to get on one, it would be Hollywood. But I know more cast members on the New York.
Right.
Love from Hollywood. So, yeah.
Okay, so speaking of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, what do you think about how this season is going to play out?
I think the season is going to play out well. I mean, it's a lot that's going on, and the fact that their season has been, like, blasted everywhere. I mean, with the Tierra Marie sex tape, with the what's the guy's name and the girlfriend?
A1
and the girlfriend. Why can't I think of the name?
Lyrica.
Social media outlets and stuff like that. So it was almost like everyone was waiting. There was a hype behind their season. Even with the k.michelle, like with the butt job and getting there where, this and that. It's just like, these are real life stories, and they have been going on, and we have, seen and heard about them, and now the show is airing tonight and we all get to see it. So, I think this season is going to do very well. I really do. I really, really do.
Okay. Do you see yourself doing any more reality TV after Love and Hip Hop Miami?
Well, I'm always the type of person, never say never, because I've said never to a few things, and I definitely have done them. So I'm going to say I'm that person to say never, but I hope that acting or my music would take off more, that I wouldn't have to do reality TV.
Right.
You know, reality TV is cool, it's fun, you know, you just being you in front of the cameras, but I would love to like entertain, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Outside of it being my reality, I'll on a mask and be a character as opposed to just watching me around. You can make sense, you know?
Right.
So, yeah, no, I'll never say never.
What are some other things that you want to get into?
I think that's pretty much it, because like with the music and the acting, it's literally everything that I've always wanted to do. Like I was that kid, you know, just always watching music videos and writing down lyrics, and I was always, you know, very in tune with the entertainment industry or the artistic aspect of anything. You know, I could never see myself working a 9 to 5. I've done it before, and
I hate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just something about like clocking in and clocking out, and you know, being told what to do. I'm like can I do it? I want to do it.
Right.
So definitely, I think like with the acting and the music, I would get to release everything that's within me, everything that's been built up, everything that I've been through. You know, I can release that through acting, through different roles, and then with the music, you know, it's just something about performing and you know. Just giving people what they want. Like I love to dance, I'm a good dancer, so you know, all these different things I can't wait for people to see about me. But right now, as of right now, I'm the boyfriend on Speaking Cheating, but we're gonna fix that. So yeah.
Right. We gotta clear that up.
Yes.
I mean, and the thing about it is, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing at all.
Because, like I said, you know,
oh man.
But what I was saying, there's nothing wrong with that, because you know the generation, as I said earlier, has made cheating just normal as possible.
Right.
So the only thing though, the reason why it'd probably be more important to clear it up is because I don't think a lot of people got to really know you.
Right. And you know, when I met, I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about this or not, but when I met with VH1 and he asked me how did I feel about season 1, and I told him, I gave him a raw and real, and I said that was the one thing, like what you just said, I felt like people didn't get to know me. They just knew, I guess, the situation that I was involved in, you know. I mean, thank goodness for the same with my grandmother and my dad, that I was able to post on like my social media, but you know, people got a more intimate side of me. But you know, I want them to know all of me, like what I do for a living, you know, that I'm about to my music, and I have my swimwear line, and you know, different things like that. I mean, even like the goofy funny side of me, which wasn't shown, you know, so at least I didn't think it was.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't think reality TV is the worst thing. I just think that you just got to use it the right way, you know?
Right.
Some people go into reality TV, they want to be popular, and they want to be known, and they want to be on the scene. When I tell you I don't care about that at all, I just want to, you know, release my creativity, and then I want to, you know, of course, the main goal is secure the bag, you already know.
Right.
And that's about it. And I could go home and live a nice life and go on fucking vacation, you know, so that's what I want for myself, seriously.
So, are you single, dating, currently looking?
I'm gonna be real. I am dating someone, and it is moving so fast. Oh my god, it's like it's the real thing right now. It's
okay.
The real deal. You know, I'm in love.
Oh.
And I'm leaving it right there.
Okay. We'll see you on next season.
Yes.
So what's next for Jeffrey White?
So what's next? Again, like I'm doing my music. I just finished 2 tracks. I can't wait for everyone to see it. That's the hardest part. Like when you know it's a fire and it's some banger, and you know people are gonna really enjoy it, but you gotta keep it under wraps.
Right.
Until you got the whole project and EP together. I'm really excited about that. And then also my swimwear line. So what happened? You know, I did have my swimwear, like my sample pieces that were shown on the show, but I had a minor setback with management and my team, and I had to pretty much start over from scratch. And pretty much everything that I worked for so hard on, and you know, my designs and my idea, I had to kind of toss everything in the trash and start from scratch. So that's why it's been that delay with my swimwear, but you know, it's still on the way. I'm working so hard. Like, I'm a perfectionist and I want it to be right. And, you know, I just don't want to release something that's some bullshit. So that's still coming too. So I really want everybody to stay tuned for that. So that's definitely coming up next.
Right.
And hopefully, if God is willing, a script is on my way, you know, on my way. And
give me 1 second real quick.
Sure.
Give me one.
Say it again?
Give me 1 second real quick. Sorry, that was my mother. So you were talking about what's coming next for you.
I was just saying those 3 things are on the way. Music, my swimwear, and acting. And you know, it's all there. My main. Oh shit! Can you see me?
No, I cannot. It's purple and green right
so
now.
Weird. What does that mean?
I have no clue.
I've never seen that before. Okay, wait.
Okay, there you go.
So weird.
Yes, that was.
But anyway, yeah. So those 3 things are coming up next, and you know, I just can't wait to show the world what I have to offer because it's more than being an asshole boyfriend on TV. So
right.
You know, stay tuned for that.
Okay. Well, I definitely want to thank you for doing this interview with me.
No, thank you. Like, thank you.